A new road now open to drivers in Williamson County could help you avoid Interstate 35 gridlock.
Ronald Reagan Boulevard now extends from I-35 in Gerald to RM 1431 on the northeast side of Cedar Park. KXAN's Ignacio Garcia looks at what this means for drivers and emergency crews.
William Jabor says it's a beautiful day anytime he gets to ride on an open road.
But it's a lot less traffic than South Mopac or 360 Bee Cave, and you know, nice shoulder, and it's peaceful ride.
Jabor is a firefighter in Liberty Hill and also training for the biking running duathlon championships in Spain, but he knows the quiet ride won't last.
This is the last 6¼ mile stretch of road left of a total of nearly 30 miles of new road between Cedar Park and Gerald, and also a new way for emergency vehicles to avoid I-35 altogether during traffic jams.
It makes a huge difference as far as getting to an emergency scene or to an accident and not having to detour around county roads and back roads.
EMS Commander William Knipstein says Ronald Reagan Boulevard will be a life-saving artery.
And once we have the patient in our ambulance, we want to get them to the hospital that best suits them as quick as possible, and this will certainly help with that, with Cedar Park Medical Center and Round Rock Medical Center being on the west side.
But for now, all Jabor can do is keep training and enjoy riding into the sunset for years to come. Near Gerald, Ignacio Garcia, KXAN News.
Ronald Reagan Boulevard runs nearly 30 miles. It's taken more than 10 years to build, and it cost $68 million to complete.
And one of the fastest ways to get from Gerald to Cedar Park right now is to take I-35 down to the SH-45 toll road. Something you may not have realized, despite a lot of growth, parts of I-35 in Williamson County have actually seen traffic go down. We did some digging, and around Georgetown we found out that the amount of traffic decreased between 2010 and 2012, but south of there in Round Rock, along with SH-45, the traffic went up. There was a 26% increase in the number of cars near SH-45 and Palmer Lane during those 2 years.
Going further into Austin, traffic on all highways has gone up in recent years. Transportation from mass transit to personal rides was the focus of a meeting in South Austin this morning. I had the chance to moderate Leadership Austin's Engage Breakfast this morning. I spoke with a panel of experts about Austin gridlock. They identified the elephants in the room, the challenges that nobody seems to want to talk about. Capital Metro's CEO said funding. Others noted land use, the battle between the need for density and the fight to preserve single-family neighborhoods, as well as socially caring voters who oppose new development. And finally, one panelist said we need to overcome a negative stigma against riding the bus.
Public transit is not the public transit of maybe 10 or 20 or 30 years ago. It's often on time, it's very clean, it's very convenient, and it allows us all to be able to move around without using our cars much.
Well, some of the solutions they discussed include informing yourself through groups like Project Connect or Movability Austin, engaging in discussion through public forums or opportunities like Experience Austin, and taking personal responsibility. Know before you go all the options that you have to get to your destination.